Hello everyone, happy Tuesday and welcome to tonight's stream where we are revisiting an old favorite with a new content update. The Planet Crafter came out with a new DLC yesterday with a whole new planet to explore, so I'm pretty excited. I really enjoyed this game. And it's been a long time since I played. I kind of missed the last DLC. I played like a little bit of it. I think I might have recorded 1 or 2 videos on it for the channel, but never got very far in Planet Humble. So pretty excited to get in and start a new playthrough on this Toxicity planet. Let me say hello to everybody and then we're going to jump in with the new save. Kevin, Marisol, Bill, Baran, Sarah, Wander, Christy, Lily, welcome. It's good to see all of you. Julia, good to see you. Brad, thank you so much for continuing to be a member. Let's pull this up. Give me 1 second. There we go. My Stream Deck is saying, nope, none of my buttons are gonna work. We'll just manually do that. Okay, cool. So we're gonna start a new game. We're just gonna start on Toxicity. I love that all these new planets are technically accessible in the world. Like if we went to our main game and built the rocket thingy, the travel rocket, we could just go in between them all, which is really cool. But we can also start a new save on the new planet. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to be new baby characters. It's weird. Why did it jump up here? Okay. We're going to be new baby characters who need to remember to breathe.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Okay, here we are. New spot. Craft a backpack. Equip the backpack. Craft an oxygen tank. And craft a microchip for construction. It's in our storage. Purification capsule. Okay. Mushroom. Food. Water. Purified water. Regular water. And oxygen. Okay. Are they so out of order? Let's grab a food and a water and an oxygen. I don't know what these purification capsules do. Oh, fully fills your toxic meter. Allows to explore toxic areas longer. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's a quarter of our inventory, but that's okay. So what do we need to make the backpack? Just 2 iron? Really? That's it? I mean, I'm not complaining. That's really handy. Construction. So 2 silicon, 2 magnesium, 2 iron, 3 iron, another magnesium, 2 cobalt. Hey, Smokey, good to see you. All right, so we gotta get a feel for where we're gonna go on this. Right off the bat, there's like new stuff. Looks like a train track. Is that a train? New stuff to see. Ah, the satisfying noises of this game. All right, I gotta focus. All right, that's 2 iron. Let's go make the backpack. 3rd iron. And then we can carry more stuff. Okay, so now we have to equip our backpack. There we go. Extra row of storage. Yeah, this world is toxic because of industrial, like past industrial, I don't know, blanking on the word here. Industrial activity made it toxic. So yeah, the other one was like ancient worlds and a bunch of shipwrecks. But this one is actually built up. That looks like cool sludge. We gotta go down and look at that. Let's refresh my oxygen here. And then we're gonna run down. There's a box over there. We gotta look at the water though. Oh. Oh, okay. It's toxic over here. Got it. Is that what this little line is on the ground? Kind of, maybe. Titanium looks cool in the green. Now, does the toxicity fade? It does. Okay, so the titanium in green looks a little bit like a brain. Not gonna lie. We're gonna run through the sludge to see what's over here, though, because I wanna do it. Does this hurt me? Toxic goo. Goo cleaning chip required. Toxic spores. I don't have this. Ah, we're gonna die. What did I say about it, my oxygen? Crap. No, we made it. Okay. Don't get distracted by all of the fun things to look at. I need another cobalt, and that's it. Can't get too distracted by the new fancy things. All right, let's go make my oxygen tank. That'll help with this whole scenario. All right, now this gives us 145. Okay, it's a significant improvement. Now we need the construction microchip. Do I remember what that takes? No, I don't. All right, 2 silicon and 2 magnesium. Should be easy enough. Vanderbilt dies all the time at the base because he forgets that? Yeah. So easy to die at home. What are these? Just decorations? Super alloy already. Can't even carry all that. This is not what I'm supposed to be focused on. I'm not sure, like, anything about the map, so I don't know where it's going to be, like, a good place to build. The other one you had to be really careful because the world would fill up with water. Definitely don't need these anytime soon. So we're going to store that. Little lady set her game up as death used for quick travel home. Oh, yeah. I mean, that works. That works. You drop your box. I already forgot what I'm looking for. Magnesium, I think, right? What does that one even look like? This one. Spiky one. This one. That is a good strategy. I've done that in a number of games. I used to play Raft that way. Where I would just, like, I would keep my bag when I died, so I would just swim off into the distance, collecting as much as I can and rely on dying to get back home. Alright, construction. Here we go. And now we need to equip that. That's right, so now we can... Can we do this again? Complete... Oh, Q. It's been too long. It's been too long. All right, let's see. Crafting station, refinement. Why am I standing outside to do this? Detoxification machine. Insert toxic elements in this machine to purify them. Toxic related crafting station. Atmosphere purifier. Toxicity screen and toxic water collector. Place this on a toxic water surface to extract all the toxic water and purify the water. This will stop extracting toxic water once the water surface is completely clean. Okay, cool. We need 1 more iron and then we can make our door. 2 more iron and maybe 2 more titanium. And we've got our crafting, our veggie tubes, our wind turbine. All the classic stuff. Yeah, construction. Yes. We're probably just going to build, like, right near here, I guess, because I don't know anything about where we're going to end up needing to go. So that's probably going to be the plan, at least to start. We'll just build on that little hill. I already forget what I'm looking for. I need at least 2 iron. And potentially another magnesium, I think it was. I saw that you put something in game suggestions, Christy. Pentum. I saw the pop-up, but I didn't actually check Steam for it. That's cool. I like things with demos. Alright, so we're gonna put our living compartment, like... right here. Is my base going to float over this in the back? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because that is how we build. All right, let's see. Wind turbine is going to take just an iron. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. I didn't need silicon. It's so hard to only pick up the things that I need because, like, we need all the things eventually. I think I needed more titanium. We're definitely going to have to make this place bigger. Magnesium. Oh, there's two of them? Hey, Crimson, good to see you. Have a good night. Okay, so when you have deconstruction, we can take those things apart. Fun. And gotta get back. The music can be so ominous in this. It sounds like something really bad's about to happen. Okay. We'll go one out for now, and then I need a wind turbine. Obviously that needs to go outside. Can I get it on the roof? There's like a... I can almost get it. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we have power. Crafting station. Just needs another iron. We can keep crafting in here for now. What's it going to take me to make this goo cleaning microchip? Oh, I probably need the actual thing, maybe? Message received. Oh, I didn't even look at this. Trigger. What's that do? Warning, this planet is highly toxic. To survive, you'll need to detoxify essential elements such as water using a detoxification machine. Build one quickly, along with a toxic water extractor. Some areas are more toxic than others. Keep an eye on your toxicity meter and remove the toxic goo in those zones to explore and build safely. Moreover, high toxicity levels will disrupt your energy production at certain thresholds. To advance the terraformation process, you must increase global purification at the same time. Okay, cool. Should probably have read that earlier. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world. You'll need to generate O2, heat, and pressure. First, reach 175 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. Oh, that'll be fun. I love watching the world change in this. I love it. The way, like, grass starts growing and the sky's gonna turn blue. So good. Let's go back and grab this storage box. There's a couple other things in it, and we can take apart the storage box for iron. Oh, but we can't because we don't have deconstruction yet. Never mind. We can do that later. I need to drink something. Go. More iron. It's hard for me to tell them apart. Like, they have a general shape, but everything kind of looks the same in this weird green hue. Oh, my inventory's full. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course. We're almost back. There we go. Okay. So we need this... Wait, toxic spores. I put some in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay, we'll put that away. Take this. Okay, now I need this. Refinement crafting station. I'll probably end up moving all these things later. Okay. Goo cleaning microchip. I need another toxic spore. Toxic area information displays toxic areas and their purification levels on your screen. Purification capsule, plastic polymer, and a toxins filter. Ah, it's like a gas mask. Okay, cool. But first we need one more toxic spore so we can make that. And then what does the detoxification machine take? Okay, so we need 2 spores and a mushroom. 2 spores and a mushroom. Oh, that's goo cleaning. Well, what's the... Got it. Okay, some of them it lets me pick up, and some of them it yelled at me about goo cleaning, so I don't know what that's about. It would be cool if you could connect this pod into what you're building. I feel like I need to change this, because I didn't realize I was building it lined up with this rubble pile, which I don't love. But also that's probably going to be a problem for a future time because I don't have the inventory space to mess with that. Alright, goo cleaning chip. I now need to equip. And then I need this thing. That is big. That is very big. And then we need another power. Gonna be able to clip this from down here. Go. Ooh, look at that. It's fancy. Insert items here to break them apart. So that turns into that turns into that, and that turns into that. Cool. And then it'll come out right there. Got it. So what's next? What did it want next? This thing. Water collector. This thingy. Okay, so now we need microplastics. And a mushroom. And the microplastics we get from... What is that? Is that the goo? Oh, because now we have the goo cleaner. Wait, did I actually equip that? I did. Also remove toxic goo. Okay, let's go try. I bet that's goo. Little symbols. Gotta be goo. Ooh. Yep. That's goo. The way the goo shrinks is interesting. But you can see the toxicity amount went from 0.8 to 0.6 as we sucked up all the goo. Oh, home is this way. Home is this way. I like that it wants me to make the toxin filter and the microchip, but I already can't equip those things. We're gonna have to not lose track of the fact that we also have to do the main stuff, the actual stuff, not just the new fun things. Alright, that should give us enough. There's a mushroom underneath the base, like down this hill I've seen. Yeah, let's grab that. Go. Trying to do this thing so we can have our water. Does this work automatically? Am I supposed to do something here? Insert items here to break them apart. Disintegrates items every 45 seconds. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so in other words, I need to wear my patient pants. Got it. In the meantime, let's get some... I gotta get food. We don't even have any seeds or anything, though, so we don't have any food to grow. More iron. More iron is needed. We need more power. want to be able to take all this scrap apart, so we need to make that soon too. Oh look, it's like not even as green over here. The resources just look like they're normal colors. I don't know if you can eat the mushrooms. Doesn't say that. Doesn't say like right click to consume, so I'm gonna say probably not. And we gotta get back. Are we gonna make it? I might not make it. Oh, we're totally gonna make it. Now it's red. Meteors. Anything fun? They're all really far away. Like, that doesn't look that far away, but it is with the amount of oxygen I have. I'm gonna need one of these things to crash closer to us, like that. That I can reach. Refresh my oxygen here real quick. One of them landed right over here. Cringe at marshmallow fluff? No! Fluffernutter sandwiches are classic. Probably what I'm gonna do eventually is extend out to the left. Nothing cool happening. I'm gonna move, like, not the left, the right. And so I'll probably move the door to be on the pod next to it. Is that solar panel? It is. It's not even a solar panel. It's, whoa. Okay, well that one. Oh no! It hit me! Oh no! It landed on my head! That was unfortunate. Oh, the ambrosia part? Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I did get one to land closer to me. Take all my stuff back. Wait, is my inventory full? No, I can pick up one more thing. Take the titanium. Alright, let's go back. I need a set of stairs so I can get up on my roof so I can fix that nonsense. My base floating is fine. My solar turbine, I mean my wind turbines floating is weird and I don't like it. Can I... Oh wait, I can't even deconstruct anything yet. What's it going to take me to make the deconstruction chip? Oh, I can make it right now. Okay. But I can't have all of it on here at once. So we're going to take off goo cleaning to put that on. Because I need to get the crafting station that will allow me to have more things equipped. Thought I had a new message. But that's the same message, so I don't know what that's about. Yes, I know I'm gonna have to eat. Okay, so now the door is right here, which is much nicer. And I'm probably gonna make this a big old square. Because we need to get the basics, not just the purification things. We'll put in a crafting station, like a legit one. Here we go. Exoskeleton. A silicon and a titanium. Perfect. I need to drink something. That's what I was waiting. Okay, see, I need to make the water thing. I'm up doing too many things. I need these two. And then I can make the... What am I trying to make? This thing. I already forgot. Oh, I gotta clean up all the toxic goo first? Okay. All the toxic goo. Got it. Good thing we have emergency water. This is not where our emergency water lives. There we go. And we'll eat our food too. Alright, what did I need for the thing to hold more chips? Exoskeleton. That's the word I was looking for. A titanium and a silicon. Let's do that. Titanium, silicon. We're on a mission. Titanium and silicon. That's all we're picking up. That's iron. This is titanium. Alright, this will help. Okay, now I can put both those chips on. And go clean up the goo. Is this already aluminum? It is. Cool. We'll be able to get the water thing. The thing that produces water that we can put right outside our base. We don't always have to run to this water. I can go in this water. Curious. Hey, John, good to see you. All right, 0.2. There we go. There's more up here. Ah, my oxygen. My inventory's full. My oxygen's low. Are we gonna make it? Can I go through the water? Can. Doesn't seem to be hurting me. We're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna be so close. Oh, we might make it. I forgot that this has the... This has that nice, generous little you slowly black out mechanic. Yeah, I acknowledged my oxygen and then didn't run with any kind of urgency. I had to finish what I was doing. I had to finish what I was doing. Oh, dang it, my inventory's full. I knew there was something else I was supposed to do when I was at home. Empty my pockets. I'm gonna guess that I don't need the goo for anything, and I could just go ahead and convert most of it. Just in case, we're gonna save 2. Because it's not like there's more goo right here. I mean, we can find some, I'm sure, but it's not like readily in our space. That can go in there. Now we can go get that last goo. Yeah, the only thing as guaranteed as my inventory being full is me forgetting that my inventory is full. Ooh, hello. There was treasure in here. Plants. A blueprint. We're gonna take the plants home. I'm gonna eat the food. We'll grab the rest of that in a minute. So now I can be over here. Let's go to the other side closest to home and put in the water thingy. Okay. Ah, oxygen again. Dang it. Another meteor shower? It's fast. That is very fast. Okay, so we need this thing. We need more power. We need the blueprint screen. And obviously we need all the screens, really. Alright. Slapping a set of stairs on this. Not that it's really gonna snap, but... Come on. Really gonna not cooperate with me here? There we go. There. Have enough power until we build like one more thing. One thing's gonna put us over the edge. Okay, so now we need cobalt, iron, silicon, a bunch of iron, a bunch of silicon, a bunch of cobalt. We're getting some terraforming happening, so I guess it's probably a result of this purification thingy we put down. Oh, I'm like, wait, why can't I just click those? That's from the meteor. Magnesium. Inventory's full. Because of course it is. An umbrella hat would be very helpful. Alright, so now... I'm gonna put a little desk in here for my monitors to sit on. Okay. And then I need this one. Polymer. Chlorine dioxide. Plastic polymer. Ah, that's this one. 2 toxins and a microplastic. It's a fog of war type map in this game. No, we don't have a map until we build the screen for it. So kind of, we have to build the screen for it and then get the chip, I think, if we want to have it with us. And then you have to send, like, mapping rockets in, like a satellite. Yeah. Two more plastic polymer, 3 purification thingies. Chlorine dioxide comes from toxic spores, which we don't have more of. I need the blueprint screen. This one. Iron and silicon. Didn't get enough. Story of my life. Alright, well, we do have deconstruction now. What do we get when we take apart these things? I lost all... Oh, here we go. I'm like, I lost all of them. I know there's scrap near where we were. Electronics. Okay, cool. Silicon, cobalt. My inventory's full. Of course it is. This map isn't quite as big as the original map, like size-wise, but there's still quite a bit of Quite a few biomes to go through. Alright, now can I make this? I didn't get enough iron? Really? Ooh, tier 1 solar panels. Handy. I didn't get enough iron. My inventory is full. I gotta store some stuff in here, at least something. Plant in there, and we're thirsty, so I'm gonna drink a water bottle out of here and then store the other plant in here. And then I need to get iron. I can only pick up iron. I have 2 inventory spots, and they have to be for iron. A 3rd meteor shower. Two iron. Okay. Really cool, like the number of like other planets, moons, I don't know, just the atmosphere of it. Alright. And blueprint screen. Power screen. And then this one. Dioxide. I gotta get more of those spore thingies. Put them in that machine. Go. We're gonna have to build an exploration pod here. These things are totally crooked. Probably annoy me. The goo in there too, I guess? I don't know. Okay, what else do we need? Another cobalt. We can get a solar panel, which will really help our power. We only have 1 kilowatt available. 4.8. And then how much is a solar panel? 6.5 versus 1.2. Okay, yeah. So let's grab a cobalt and put in a solar panel because that's way more power. Cobalt. There we go. Don't have to keep going on the roof, but we're going to. I need to make my roof bigger. They're also smaller, which is nice. Okay. Fall in the gap going down my little stairs that connect to nothing. Okay, then I gotta go get that blueprint. I try putting them straight, but not as much fits. I don't want to block my total terraformation number, although I guess I don't need it because it's up in the top corner anyway. So yeah, I guess I really don't need it. Chlorine dioxide. What did I need for that again? I already forget. Oh, it comes out of here. And another mushroom. I think that I saw some mushrooms over here. Yeah, there's one over there. There's more goo over there. I see more goo. How's this thing going? What's happening with this thing? Oh, toxic water. Okay, cool. We gotta come clean this thing out fairly frequently. It was already full. Anything else I want to take out of here? Not really. Nothing special. I love that I really haven't gone anywhere except for around that little pond. There's so much basic stuff to do first. Alright, so let's put the dirty water in here. And now we can build this screen. And put it right here. Alright, let's see. Number of toxic goo cleaned up. 11 out of 2,000. There are 2,000 areas of goo to clean. And 32 actually toxic areas. Oof. Okay, cool. Tier 1 atmosphere purifier. We need all the basics. So we need a drill so we can start working on pressure, and we need at least one heater. So we had an iridium in here, I think. We do. Perfect. We need that. Oh, my blueprint. Let's get that out of my pocket. Ooh, agility boots. 2 aluminum and 2 fabric. We've got the aluminum. Go to the fabric. Oh, I just need an iron and a silicon and I can get the bigger backpack. Iron, silicon. New priority. An iron and a silicon, and then we can get a bigger backpack, and that's going to be a huge help. Iron. Silicon. Go. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to have to take my backpack off, which is going to create a tidal wave of stuff falling on the floor. But that's okay. Gotta do what we gotta do. As long as I don't lose the stuff that I, like, need. Oh no, actually I won't. Look at that. My inventory was empty enough that that wasn't even a problem. Who would have thought? There we go. Look at us now. 4 more things. Yeah, the fabric's gonna be the problem here. We need to make this thing still. This takes the chlorine dioxide purified water. I gotta watch this thing too and make sure it's not gonna run out of space. We just need storage boxes. I don't have the big storage box yet. When do we get that? Is that unlocked in this nonsense? Or is that a blueprint we have to find? Bigger backpack's way down there. All this stuff. I want the big storage boxes. Tier 3 backpack will be nice. Indoor ladders and heaters. There we go. Oxygen tank will be nice too. Okay, yeah, we gotta get pressure and heat going so we can start building those up. Hey, Rena, welcome. So far, I'm liking it. We're only a little bit in, but I love the ambiance and the new, like, toxic mechanics to stuff. Like, there's new building stuff, goo to collect. I like it so far. But I'm doing the thing where I'm focusing on like 16 things at once instead of just doing one thing and doing it well. I'm doing like 16 different things. A titanium and an iron. 2 iron, a titanium, and a silicon. That's what I need. 2 iron, a titanium, and a silicon. 2 iron. A titanium, and a silicon. I can get more than that, obviously, but I need at least those things. I'm just grabbing random stuff because I can, and I have the inventory space for it. Actually, let's grab some cobalt, because I might need a second solar panel. You do not have to start a new save. No, if you have an original save, you can build, or if you already have the interplanetary travel system, it's like a rocket you can build. If you already have that, then you can just take your save and rocket off to this new planet and travel within that same save file. Which is really cool. I forgot what I was doing. Heater. Oh yeah, I gotta grab the iridium out of here. This game is particularly terrible for my ADHD. It really is. I'm gonna need a bigger space. All of this stuff is just gonna be looking terrible for now, but it's okay. We're doing the things. Trust the process. It's gonna get less awful. Promise. Maybe. Making promises I probably can't keep. Okay, so we still need... Okay, no, the veggie tubes make oxygen. So we can put in 2 of them. These are not the food things. These are just the plant tubes. 250. This is the better seed, so let's put this in there. Go. Gonna grow its little plant. So now we should be working on oxygen, heat, pressure, and purification. Yes, we are. In the teeniest of tiniest of ways. All right, the kids are here to say goodnight, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, and we're back. Kiddo and Mini Blue say goodnight. I was gonna do another solar panel. What's my power situation looking like? I have 3.65 left over, actually. It's not bad. We'll put in another one just because we can and should, except I don't have a silicon. Dang it. One right here. Critical levels of hydration. Can I just drink the purified water? Yeah, it can be drunk safely. Okay. That's right. I was going to build storage for all this nonsense. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. Before immediately getting distracted by something else. Here we go. We need lots more iron so I can keep expanding this place. We have one more plant, so we should probably grab another iron and an ice so that I can put that other seed in. The seed's doing no good sitting in the box. We really need to get it out and about. And water's not that big of a deal, but food is a problem. Food is going to be a big problem for us. I've got 4 little packs of food left here. Ooh, tier 3 backpack already? Yes. I mean, that doesn't mean we're going to be able to afford to make it, but... can this one go on this side? Yes. Hey, Zalamo, good to see you. Plant. Put the plant in the thing. Alright, there we go. What's the blueprint for this fancy new backpack? 2 aluminum and silicon. Oh, that's so doable. Because there was aluminum down here near this water. I think, right? Didn't we see aluminum down here? Did that come from a meteor and we didn't pick it up so it despawned? I bet it did. Because I don't see it now, which means that it probably crash landed here and we lost it. Because it was definitely right there. Alright, so the aluminum thing might not be as easy as I thought at first. Should have grabbed it, but I didn't think about it. I honestly thought that those were just growing there. Alright, I need food. I need food. Yes, yes, I know. Oxygen and food. It's critical. I know, I know. There we go. Okay. We have one aluminum. Should have eaten something while I was in there. Yeah, we're gonna run out of food real fast. So we might have to go exploring, although we can't even build the food growing spot. So what blueprint do we have to do to get that? Food grower is oxygen at 12. We got to get oxygen to 12. Yeah, that's not happening. Not with the... I mean, we only have these 2 seeds. It's not like we can do anything more for that at this point. We need one of these. Chlorine dioxide. This? Was that it? Yes. Because we need... How many of those? 3. Don't have that. I can make 1. But I think we have one of these purification thingies. And then I need 2 plastic polymers. 2... So 4 toxins. 2, 3, 4. 2 microplastics. Which will get me 2 of these. And then I need a mushroom and 1 more of those pristine little tubey things. And I have those in here. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now I can also put in one of these thingies and start working on purification at the same time. I'm just going to stick it here next to my drill. And I'm off in the corner. Cool. Alright, I should probably work on some of the other things it's telling me to do. So, the toxic areas information chip, 2 microplastics and a chlorine dioxide. I need more of those spore thingies so I can get more of that other stuff. I need this thing for those things so I can make that thing. Oh, let me empty this water thing over here while I'm at it. I wonder what happens if we drink the toxic water. Probably nothing good. I don't really want to mess with my health enough to find out. Looks like this has little tube things, but I guess they're little fans. Hydration level critical. I know, I know. Alright, all of those can go in there. There's space in here at the moment. Will it even let me? Good question. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, we're good. We can't even do that. This toxins filter was the thing I was going to look at and I got distracted by. I need a cobalt and then I can get the bigger oxygen tank. So let's go get a cobalt. Yeah, exactly. You can't save scum. Which is sad. Sometimes you just need a good save scum. I had a really good long dark game going. I made it to day 26, which is like the longest I've ever made it on the harder difficulty. And then I got eaten by a cougar, and it was really sad. All right, so now we have 200 oxygen. That extra little bit is going to help in a big way. Let's figure out... We need 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. That will let us make a travel pod. For adventuring. So we should get that settled. Need 1 more iron. I was very sad when the cougar ate me, because that is a permadeath game. Like, you're done. It's over. I missed a titanium. See, this is why I build my emergency shelter and then leave it built until I need it, so that I'm not worrying about accidentally using the resources. So this thing is just going to live here until we decide. Did I last long in the long dark game? I ended up getting frostbite in. I'm still going. I'm still going with my frostbite. I'm on day 11 or 12? I think I'm on day 11 in that one. So I'm still going. I've got my frostbite. It's very unfortunate. I just got over a bout of cabin fever. Really need to get our oxygen up. We need to find more seeds. Our inventory is remarkably empty at the moment. So let's grab a water and a food. We're gonna eat this food. That leaves us only 1 food. We gotta get going. Looking around. So let's go this way. Which looks closer, that way or that one? Let's go this way. Level 2 goo cleaning chip. Oh, there's a chest over here. That might do it. The random boxes are where we're gonna find things like the random seeds that we need. Ha, like this. See, 2 seeds. Perfect. And a water and a food. Come back for the rest of that later. Later, I'm gonna be like, wow, this chest only has garbage in it. Oh, look at that. Those things. That's a lot of goo. There's a lot of weird stuff happening over there, too. Hey, Kimmy, good to see you. Hey, what's this? Oh, nothing? That looks like the other resources. I thought maybe it was a resource. It's not. It's just a blob. Hydration is low. Metal scraps, iron and magnesium. Okay. Ooh, aluminum. Fantastic. See, that aluminum came from a meteor because it, I didn't have to, like, do the drill thing on it. It just picked up. Oh, no! Yeah, I wasn't watching that at all. I wasn't watching at all. Okay, let's go get our stuff. Whoops. I did ignore 2 notices. I knew I was thirsty, so I think I just ignored it. Like, I thought the little pop-ups were about me being thirsty, and yeah, totally. We did. We fast traveled home. We took a quick trip home. Little reset. That should be my stuff right there. I think. Yes. I only have space for 3 more things. We're gonna have to clear the toxicity before we can get over there. I really should have thought that through. Because logically, of course, we have to do that. Ooh, eggplant seeds. Yay. Toxic goo removal explosives? Use this to clean up large patches of goo at once. Cool. Cool. Hydration critical. Okay, let's drink that. Over by the lake, there are tall, dark plants with red dots. So far, we haven't been able to interact with any plants except for these little spore ones. No! Again with the oxygen! Jeez, that was almost twice in a row. I know, they gave me a grenade. That's ice. Who thought giving me a grenade was going to be a good idea? This is great though, because we already had 1 aluminum. I already forget what I needed that for. What was I going to make? Our little floaty base looks so ridiculous. I love it. Yeah, at least I caught that one in time. Was it the backpack? I thought the backpack took fabric. Something took fabric. Might have been the backpack, though. Oh yeah, it is the backpack. Okay, so we need to go grab the other aluminum. Let's build my little travel pod. Go. Aluminum. Restore the plant seed, because I can't do anything with it yet anyway. And then I need to store one more thing. Wander does know things. Thank you, Wander. This thing must be full. It is. Okay, yeah, we need to do something with this. But first... Okay, that was silly. Let's eat something. That'll help. Tier 3 backpack. Dang it, I need a titanium. Inventory can't handle that. It showed that I had a titanium because of my travel pod, which is exactly why I build the pod, to make sure I'm ready for it the next time, because I would have used that titanium. And then been out next time and be ready to save myself, and oops, can't do it. Alright, I'm running by a lot of other good stuff, but I just need this. Otherwise, my backpack won't be able to handle it. Okay, tier 3 backpack. Perfect. Look at my storage now! So much space. Okay, so we need to make things. We can make polymers. We need 2 polymers to be able to make this filter thingy. So 4 toxins and 2 microplastics. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. We make these. Now this takes 3 of these things, which is a toxin, a purified water, and a chlorine thingy. So what we're waiting for is it to process these thingies over into this thingy. So that we can make that thingy. So in the meantime, we need more veggie tubes. So we need iron, magnesium, and ice. 2 iron, 2 magnesium, 2 ice. Well, we have an iron and a magnesium, so 1 magnesium technically, 2 ice, and an iron. There we go. Get an iron from that storage container. Perfect. There's so many thingies. The smaller waters to get made from the toxic water, can you put them into one bigger water container? No, water, you can only make those out of ice, and then those little ones are just used in the other crafting things. You can drink them. These are potentially going to start getting in the way of my door, but that's okay. Let me go grab my seeds. We've got to get oxygen up so that I can get my veggie tube in. Not these are veggie tubes, my food grower in. I always confuse that because we're growing veggies in a tube. But it's not the same thing. I also need that toxic area chip. Two microplastics. There we go. Reach blue sky. What's the other thing I was making? These. Chlorine. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I can make... No, I can't. I need a silicon. I can almost do it. Alright, let's grab a silicon. Then I can make that thing. Then all we need is the progress screen, and we at least will have the little first steps stuff off the screen. Okay, now we can make the toxins filter. And equip it. Okay, now we need the progress screen. Guessing we just need to unlock. Progress screen needs more heat. Okay. Need more heat, but we can't make more heaters because we don't have more iridium. We only have that one that we found. Where did we find it? It was in a chest. We found one in a box. How's our oxygen going? Is the food grower really way over here? Like, that's crazy. We have to unlock the ladder, then the heater, then the oxygen tank, then we can get a food grower? That just seems so late. So far into it by then. Alright, well, we've got a bigger backpack. Let's go try a goo grenade. There's goo over there. Let's go grenade this goo. What could possibly go wrong? I have no idea how you do that, like how you use a grenade in this. But we're gonna find out. There's a chest up there. The boxes might have food. Okay, how does one use this? Oh. Oh, crap. Aw, what a waste. We wasted it. That's okay. Lesson learned. Make sure you're standing in the goo. It's not something you throw. It just drops it at your feet. Now we know. Hydration level's low again. Oh, my oxygen's not happy. Gotta get out of the toxicity, and then I'll throw my oxygen thingy down. Come on. Where's the end of this toxicity? There we go. That was close, too. Good grief. That was close. Guess we were deeper into that toxic stuff than I realized. It didn't seem so bad at first. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I have the chip-ins. Now it's telling me that we have 8 out of 35. Toxic elements. Cleaned. Indoor ladder. That means we are making progress with our oxygen section. More goo. I don't recommend the Subway churros. I don't think Subway would be my first thought if I was looking for a churro. Alright, I gotta get out of this toxic area. And my inventory's full. You can't even build in the toxic spots, so I can't throw down my oxygen room. Okay, we need some storage solutions. Having to clear the toxicity adds a nice additional challenge to being able to explore stuff. Because there's all these cool POIs, but we can't get to them. Not without, imminent death. Probably throw down more drills. If we only have one drill, we only have one of those little purification spot thingies. I'm gonna put all those in there. Obviously, there's not gonna be space for it. Could craft up some stuff. I can make a bunch of these purification capsules. Just because. We're still a long way away from food. Oh, here's the locker storage. There it is. Okay, so we have 3 more levels before we can do that. How much power do I have? 8. Alright, we should get at least one more drill. At least one more. Let me go build my pod, because I guarantee you I was about to make a drill out of it. Yep. I need a titanium and an iron. We'll throw down another one of those, and then purification would be nice too. Another one of these guys. What does that take? 3 of those purification capsules. Okay. I can sneak behind my floating staircase. So I need 2 of these, 3 of these. Your 2 veggie tube. Short a toxin. And then a few more spores so I can make 1 more of these. Oops. I wonder if this thing stops working? Because obviously it's not pulling the water off anymore, so it's stopped being at all effective. Have all these. Four more inventory spots. Iron, let's take the water. And titanium. Okay. Eventually we'll empty out that box. Eventually. I have to look. Do we want to upgrade our veggie tubes? What if I rearrange this? You can't. Okay. Oops. How did I manage that? There we go. We can't move anything around. It's gonna have to process all of these things before it will do the next thing. Yeah, we need to make the progress screen. The progress screen unlocks when we get our heat up to 2. So we haven't unlocked it yet. That's why we haven't done that piece. What does the tier 2 veggie tube take? New ice and magnesium. So really we just need an ice and a silicon? And we can trade all of the ones we have now into the new kinds. We have ice and silicon. Ice and silicon. Yeah, the screen thing is confusing. The terraformation screen is the one we have now. The progress screen is the one that's going to say like how far we are from blue sky, and then how far we are from animals, and how far we are from the actual stages, not the individual levels of things. Seems like kind of a weird, unnecessary board, honestly, but it was fun to look at. Okay, so let's take this. Well, no, let's start with this one. Take that out. We're going to take this apart. Then we're going to build a better one. and put that back in. Okay, then we're going to do this for all of them. Do I have the inventory space for this? I think I can do 2 at a time, but not all 3. It's going to annoy me if that doesn't fit in the corner. So we're going to aim for just building it. How did I miss a silicon? Really? Oh, whatever. Okay, I need 2 more silicon then, I guess, because if I'm short for this one, I'm going to be short for the last one too. I'm going to grab another ice too, I guess. Went wrong with my math somehow. Shocking, I know. Hard to believe that I messed up my math. At least we don't need food as often as we need water. Okay, so now we can build this thingy. Plant in it. Take that plant out. Again with the silicon? I grabbed 2. I swear. I don't know how I messed that up twice in a row. I grabbed an extra one, I thought. Oh no, you had to do math today? Math is the worst. Okay, now we should be able to do this last one. Are you serious? I'm missing an ice? How? This is ridiculous. I swear I checked and the only thing we needed was the silicon. How did I miss that we were missing an ice? Do I have a water on me? Yes. Good. Ice. Okay. Now we're gonna go do this. Music is a lot. Now we can do this. Alright, so this one is a bit too big. We've got a bit of an issue happening right there, but that's okay. Our oxygen is going up significantly higher than everything else. Purification's going up high too. Speaking of, we're still missing. Yeah, we gotta make space. I don't really have space for this anywhere either. Definitely gonna have to throw down a box. And of course, I guarantee you it's not gonna fit right here like I want it to. I'll probably spin it at least. It's not ideal, but it'll work. Alright. Goes in there. Actually, let's just take those. 2, 3, 4. Make 2 more of these. The music is very similar to Astromatica. I can see that, yeah, for sure. Okay, so now we just have a bunch of that stuff made up. That'll go in there. I'm gonna stick my mushroom in there too, just because. It makes sense to me. Eat this food. Okay, the tier 2 heater is going to take an extra iridium that we don't have. And heat. I mean, I guess pressure we're pretty bad on too. What's my power now? 3.9? Alright, let's make another drill. Pressure and heat are both pretty bad. Go. Alright, let's grab the pod. And let's go up that way and see what we can find. There's a box up there, so we should at least try to grab that box. Unless it's changed, stuff will not despawn if you drop it on the floor. The last I know that things like that would not despawn, but it has been a long time since I've played. The stuff will despawn outside. Okay, good. Uranium, not really helpful at the moment, but... Nope. There we go. Looks like maybe that is on the other side of the toxicity, hopefully, because... Can't build an oxygen spot. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Refresh this real quick. You can't take the room apart if you're standing in it. I was wondering if it would let me do that. It doesn't. I wonder if we can get into this place. Probably not. Oh no, it's definitely toxic all around it. Is that sulfur on the ground? It appears to be. It is sulfur. Okay, so this is where we can get sulfur. Is up over the hill behind our house. Oh, we can make a double bed. Not really useful. The titanium looks weird over here. We have no use for sulfur yet. Ooh, look at the plants over here. Lots of toxic water. What we need is iridium. This is very toxic. This is very, very toxic. I don't even see any goo to clear. That might just be one of those, like, we have to put the stuff on the water. Although we can't build the stuff on the water without clearing the toxicity. You can't build unless you clear it. Come on. There we go. Paying attention. For now. That place looks kind of interesting too. It's going to be really satisfying when we can actually get into these buildings. Really, really satisfying. Definitely a lot of goo around this one. These are interesting. Think these are something, or are they just a weird plants? A weird plant. They're cool looking though. We're not in toxicity yet at this one. Inventory full. No! Like I'm just gonna drop piles of goo. I wonder what happens. I mean, obviously the goo is a limited resource. It looks disgusting. What if you run out of goo and you still want to craft stuff? That's so true. Could you imagine if you, like, accidentally took your base apart? That'd be pretty terrible. 5 out of 52. Yeah, look at all of that. Look how far this goes. There's goo everywhere. I'm curious if we can interact with like the little things over there. Like, obviously we can't get far enough to get into the main building, but like what's this over here? I wonder if you can do anything with it or if it's just... Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Very much like to get out of here. Okay, why is it struggling? I'm struggling. Come on, there we go. Even though I haven't played in so long, it's funny how it's like I'm still somehow used to and expecting to be able to run around like I could in the other game. Like our atmosphere was good. We could just run around doing whatever we wanted. We didn't have to worry about oxygen anymore. And that is definitely not the case here. But I'm acting like it is. Just running around willy-nilly like nothing's gonna happen to us. Home should be back over this way. We came through this toxic spot. Yeah. There's home. Our lovely floating situation. We're totally gonna make it. I think. Oh, we definitely are. We can definitely make it up this hill. Food and water are a problem. Water, not so much. Alright, all the goo can go in there, and then we need this, this, and this. Nope, not that, this. So that we can make another one of these things, because we needed that thing, plus these things. I need more storage. What was I trying to build? One of these, right? 2 polymers and a mushroom. I'm gonna come right back for those. Otherwise my entire storage system's gonna get messed up this early. With 1 storage box. Which I guess is really the problem. Okay, so now we got 2 of those. And I forgot to drink something. And I don't have any water. I have this water. This is our last food packet. Ooh, we're in trouble. We are in danger. I feel like I'm missing something. Another one of these veggie tubes. So 2 ice. Gotta build our pod. Yeah, so we just still need 2 ice. We have to get our oxygen level up way higher to unlock the veggie tube to be able to grow the seeds that we found. Trying to grab more ice that I can build that tube. We brought 1 more plant home from that little adventure. Where is all the ice? I swear there was ice everywhere. There's some right up there. We'll grab this. We can set up one more veggie tube. I don't think we'll be able to fit it. And then yes, we'll live off of eggplant. We've got to find more boxes, so it's just a matter of covering ground, which is more difficult because of the toxicity in random places, but our best bet is finding boxes. There's one up there. Let's check that one out after we go home and build this tube. We need to get to 12 and we're at 9.6. Do I have the tier 3 oxygen tank? I don't. Alright, so this thing's not going to fit here, which means we need to start putting them somewhere else. We'll put it there. Plant in. That'll help that. Oxygen will go up even higher now, which is good. Food grower has my power. We only have one left. What is it going to take me to make the tier 2 solar panel? Aluminum. Okay. Maybe we'll just make some more regular ones. At least 2 cobalts. Food from inside the little pod. Here we go. That was our last food. The Martian is such a good movie. Yeah, if we're gonna have to grow our plants in poo, hopefully it'll be our own. Alright, so up this hill, it looked like there was a storage box up there. Fingers crossed for food. Also, I should probably grab some iron and magnesium so that I can add on to the base. It's getting a little cramped. No food. Another goo grenade, though. We can get a do-over with that. Okay. Goo grenade thing. I'm glad we got a new one. We got a blueprint, so we can see what that is. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, blueprint. Mining speed chip. Okay. Oh yeah, and I was gonna look at the tier 3 oxygen tank. Okay, we just need an aluminum for that too. Maybe we can go up that way? Duration level, let's drink that. Let's store some random stuff like the uranium and the sulfur. And oh, I have an iridium? Whoa, when did I get that? Was it in that last box? It must have been. So can I make the tier 2 heater? That takes an aluminum as well, but I can put in a second tier 1. Okay. Better than nothing. Ooh, oxygen's at 11.96. There we go. Food grower. What's it going to take me to make it? Aluminum! Oh, no! Come on. Alright, well. Let's go on an adventure. Can I expand? Yeah, that's... We're going to deal with this later. Expansion was the only goal here. I don't think I'm gonna go this way. Is this gonna build into my stuff? Okay, we're out of titanium. I was really just trying to like use up some stuff in my inventory. Empty it out a bit. Put a random storage box right here, and we will put our extra little bits and bobs in there. Seeds. I'm keeping the goo grenade on me. Let's go that way. Past here. Let's see what's over there. Hopefully we'll find like 1 or 2 random aluminum pieces. We've got 2 food seeds. They're coming out with a movie called Project Hail Mary. Same author that wrote The Martian. Oh, cool. Haven't seen any trailers for it. I'm gonna have to look it up. So far, this area is not toxic, so... That's true. It's not really goo grenade, because goo grenade would make it sound like it makes goo. The grenade of goo, which is not accurate. I'm gonna get lost. I gotta be real careful about this. At least from up here, we can kind of see home. Like, we can see home from here. There it is. Ooh, golden chest. Lots of plants, some seeds, a golden effigy. Oh, aluminum! Yes! Okay, you know what? Let's just take that and go. Let's go home and use that 1 piece of aluminum we just got to make... Oh, there's a chest right there, too. How much is left in my inventory? Not a lot. Let's go use this to make a food grower. We'll prioritize that. For at least 1. Another aluminum. Fantastic. I want the plants. We can put a lot more stuff in. We're going to take the iridium and the uranium. I don't need it yet, but I can make the other things. Eventually we'll come back and we'll clear out all these chests and stuff. Home is over there. There it is. This I don't think we're gonna make. We're gonna have to stop and put our pod down. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna get as close as I can. Hey Salem, good to see you. We're gonna get as close as we can. I don't think we're gonna make it. At least if we die, we'll be real close though. Can we make it? I don't think we can make it. We're gonna be really close. Yeah, we're too far. Even with like the slow blackout extra time. No, we didn't make it. Oh no. Oh, because my pod... Oh, well now, are we just gonna be in a death loop now? Because the last place I was my oxygen pod. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a big problem. It's gonna get up here to wherever we're gonna be. Okay, so we've discovered a flaw. I need iron quickly. But we gotta stay right here, because when we die and come back... Yeah, it can only be a fast travel home. We need an iron and a silicon. That's really interesting. I don't think it did that the last time. I think that if you didn't have your spot, it would just bring you to like the closest one. I don't even see any iron. We need one more iron. Here's one. No! Well, I still need one. We were right over here, though. I need one iron. I mathed it wrong. I thought we only needed one more. It's unfortunate that you can't take apart your own boxes anymore. Like the little storage chest. Iron! Okay, we got it. We got it. We're gonna solve this problem right now. Nope, we will if I can remember the right buttons to press. Jeez. Okay. Okay. So now we have to be more careful, and I shouldn't have been trying to run for home. I should have just immediately put the pod down. Now we know. Yeah, that's true. At least it's not a random respawn. It's just putting me back to where it thinks my last location was. Which is not nearly as bad as if we were just going somewhere willy-nilly across the map, especially since you start with such low oxygen. I don't remember respawning with so little, but I guess because normally you don't respawn outside. I know I'm totally gonna starve to death now. Depending on how long it takes as food grower, because I was like, oh, we're gonna be good, food grower. And now things have gone wrong. The good news is we're gonna make it this time. Yeah, we gotta get inside so it makes this our new spot. And then food grower. So we need a water bottle. And I don't think I have any more, which means now I need ice. Great. Yeah, I need ice. Fantastic. It's always something. Yes, yes, I know we're thirsty. We're hungry. We're gonna move these back. Eventually I'll have like we'll do like a second floor heater room like we did before, probably. Oh yeah, we gotta craft the water bottle. So we can build the food grower. We're definitely gonna starve. Like there's no doubt about it at this point. We're going to starve because it takes a decent amount of time to actually grow the food. Oh, and we have no power. Even better. Yeah. Everyone stay calm. We've got this. I'm not calm at all. You're freaking out a little. It's fine. Everything's fine. We need more power. Just gonna add another wind turbine. Not enough? 2 wind turbines? Still not enough? How much power does that thing take? Seriously? How much are we short by? Not enough power. How much does the food grower take? 15? The food grower takes 15? Seriously? Well, okay. Stick that here. I don't know. We'll get a real home for that later. We're gonna die, so that's fine. We're in our house. We just have to go get cobalt so we can put in a couple of solar panels. $15 is crazy. Okay, we're gonna starve to death. Cool that you don't lose all of your inventory. Okay, what do we need for solar panels? 2 cobalt and an iron. We're gonna grab... Should have put some stuff away in storage because now I can only pick up 2 cobalts. But I'm going to take down those solar panels. They're wildly inefficient. I was only putting them down because I thought it would be enough to tip the scales. It was not. We need to find a good source of aluminum so that we can start building like the really good stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna die. And another solar panel. There we go. Power restored. Fantastic. Okay. Now it's going to start growing our eggplants. Good grief. Alright, what else have we unlocked in the meantime? The tier 2 drill only takes iron and titanium. So we can replace our... stuff. That's crazy though. Like, the drills we have now take 0.5 power. The tier 2 drills take 5. So our power situation, we really need a tier 2 solar panel. We have 1 aluminum, I think, right? 1 aluminum left? Yeah. What are we going to use it on? I'm thinking we probably need to use it on a solar panel. The second food grower would be nice, but I think we probably need to use it on a solar panel. We need an iron, a magnesium, and 2 cobalt. Iron, magnesium... 2 cobalt. Put in 1 big solar panel, and then that will help us with everything else in the future. Anything else I build right now is just gonna mess me up on power. Iron is this one. My little base is so ridiculous. It needs a full redesign. I can't even access half my space. That room's completely useless. I think I might have a gap in it though, because I do like coming in to this. So I might leave a dead space in the middle and maybe we'll stick some stuff in there. And put some windows to it maybe. I don't know. But I think I might leave this here and then kind of build around it and leave an opening, like a little courtyard. That's the word I was looking for. Solar panels go on the outside. In case anyone was curious about that. All right, this can go here. Perfect. Okay, so now we have 22 available power, significantly better. And water. Or we can drink from here. I need to... Let's take this. That's wrong. It's the purified water that we need. I'm gonna craft some stuff up to get it out of our thingies. The turbines make it look like it's gonna give lift. Then we can take off. Do we have any? No, we don't even have any more water in there. We need to do that. So 1, 2. Store this. Store these. Let's go get some water. Add water. The fact that this spits out two, like it takes a goo and gives you the toxin and the little microplastic thingies is good, but it does create a bit of a inventory nightmare situation. I wish you could move it around too. Like I want to prioritize this. Like in some games, like Icarus, whatever you put in the top left, it goes and does that first. That's what's happening here, it seems like. It's running that way, but you can't... Oh, I guess you can take it back. Never mind. Okay. So that's the way to do it. You can take it back out. It's just a giant pain. Okay, I guess that wasn't really that big of a pain. It wasn't that painful now that I think about it. See, sometimes I'd have to complain about something, and then as I'm complaining about it, the solution presents itself. Put that mushroom back in there. Okay, so we have quite a few plants that we can plant. We got to get this golden seed planted. This is a 600% multiplier. This is only at 50%, so we're definitely going to starve to death again. Let's take this down and then rebuild it right here. We're going to put the 600 plant in it this time instead. And then to do another one, we're going to need iron, 2 ice, magnesium, and silicon. Nope. Well, no, we have a while. I was going to say, I shouldn't leave, but no, we've got time. We've got some time before we drop dead again. I already forget what I needed. Magnesium, silicon, iron, 2 ice. Nice. Honestly, I should probably make a couple of these. We have a few plant seeds. I also should collect some extra ice for water purposes. Alright, so now we should be able to put... Really? All that and I didn't get a silicon? Whoops! Okay, let's go over here. Put away the uranium. These lerma seeds will be used later, but they're not actually... like plants that go in the plant thingy. Put the eggplant seed away. Super alloy can go away. Yeah, we have 4 more plant seeds that we can put in. I'm gonna put the iridium away too. I should probably make another heater, but I'll deal with that in a minute. And the other uranium. Okay. Here we go. Now... we'll die, we'll come back, and then we'll go get a silicon. I like that we come back standing on top of our box if we're in our house. Okay, silicon, let's go. Probably just choose a direction and run in it instead of all this like twisting and turning I do. It's very inefficient. I know it is. Doesn't stop me from doing it anyway. Here's one. There are 3 planets and a moon now. So there's this planet, Humble, was another DLC, and then they added a moon to the base game because there's like the interplanetary travel system. So it gave you somewhere to go if you didn't have the DLCs. It's like base game, you can get on your little rocket and go to the moon. And then if you have the DLCs, you can go to Planet Humble or Planet, this one, Toxicity. I don't think that's the actual planet name, actually, now that I think about it. Put the 250 in there. So 21 power available. Heat and pressure are still our biggest problems. The titanium drill is going to make, or the tier 2 drill is going to make a huge difference. We should swap out these little ones for a bigger one. We can leave the little ones. I mean, nothing bad will happen. Significantly bigger. Significantly bigger. We need another aluminum before we can have a second food grower. Because we do need one. This is only at 64%. They're too slow. So we do need one. Let's store these 3 seeds in here. We've got to find aluminum on the map. What's this thing? Oh yeah, the toxin, water, and this thingy. And then we can make this thingy. Wrong box. Go. 2 more of those. There are higher tier food growers, yeah. Somewhere in here. They can be hard because it's not always where you'd think it would be. Oh, we can get the locker storage now. I missed that. It definitely popped up and told me that, and I wasn't paying attention. Somewhere in this mess is a tier 2. A tier 2 thing. Is it under heat? Yeah, the algae generator. Nuclear fusion. We should put in another small heater. I wish we could put in a big one. But again, that takes an aluminum. We gotta find that on the map. Let's go get some ice so we can actually make water. Exploring to find the blue boxes is the other way we'll get some, hopefully. But really, we just gotta keep running around all over the place. We're gonna bring back lots of ice. Do you imagine if the ice melted in our pockets? $15 of 35. Like, where's the other 35 in this area, I wonder? Oh, we should get home. We're about to die. And dying from water is not even really that great. I mean, there's no excuse for that. I don't have any on me right now, but we have access to water. Did I check this box already? No, I didn't. It's not relevant to us, though. Tier 3 veggie tube. Good night, Kevin. Let's go grab our box. We were over here. I just seen that other box. Here we are. Alright, we have the space for it though, so we should take it with us, just so we don't keep checking on it. Let's get home and see. The good thing about the tier 2 drills is that they also add heat. The teeniest, tiniest bit of heat. But it's something. My inventory's full. I'm about to die, so there's really no point in drinking one of these waters that I just made. I have stuff everywhere. Literally. This can go in there. How's this? Not quite full yet. Convert it into more of that stuff. Okay, so is this ready yet? 83%. Okay, I think we've got one more starvation death, and then we're going to be good. One more death. We seem to be unlocking things a lot faster. It's probably because once you get into the later ends, things start to slow down a bit. But I swear it used to feel like it took forever to get to the new stuff. Let's grab that iridium so we can put in a heater. Add one more right here. Should add in more space. Of course, I can't get over there. Space issues continue. Iron, titanium. Wait to die. And we're back. That's not our death box. This is our death box. %. I needed what now? More titanium. More titanium, more iron. And what does it take to make the storage box? 3 iron. Okay, so we need a lot more iron. A lot more iron. I know, that eggplant's gonna be delicious. Can you imagine if there were, like, hazards in this game? Like predators? Be a nightmare. Part of what I like about this game is it is like, it's just super chill. Like, there's a lot of things that you're managing. And obviously food and water and health are a thing. But you're not really fighting against things that want to kill you. Okay, so we've got this whole section. This is the vision, and then we'll expand from here even further. But I don't think I'm going to put anything here in the middle. So storage will probably be like around here, maybe, to start. Start with a bunch of storage containers along this wall. And then, like, turn the corner, maybe. More iron. Eventually, we'll have our whole storage set up where every resource has its own box. Probably what needs to happen. Hey, progress screen. That's the thing we were waiting on for the thing. It's not really gonna fit here. I think maybe if we move this one over, it will. If we move these two tubes. Yeah, we'll probably build out around our storage. Oh, here we go. We're dying of water, but it's fine. Like, there's no point. No point wasting our water until we fix our food issue anyway. What does it take to put the windows on? Cobalt and iron. Like, eventually I want that to be something. Like, even if we just put, like, a flower in there. Or something. I want our little courtyard to have a purpose. Did that just make it so I can't make another storage box? No, I can't. Okay. Here we go. And then... let's take this one down. And hopefully it will fit right here. Totally does. Fantastic. Okay, then we'll put storage start going this way, but this thing can just be tucked in the corner. Once they're built, we don't really have to access them. Progress screen. 2 silicon. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's true. Having predators would defeat the whole it's a planet that can't support life vibe. Very true. Gonna grab up all the iron. My eggplant might be ready. Maybe we don't have to die this time. I already forgot what I'm getting materials for. Oh, the screen. Oh, man. We haven't even been gone that long. Critical food level. I'm almost thinking that maybe it's worth dying one more time. And then eating once we come back with a slightly higher food bar. Because this screen is also big. I think we used to have them side by side. Take the... Oh, I can't take it apart. Okay. Mistakes were made because I'm pretty sure I can't put it behind this stuff. Where is it wanting to put it? Even on a blank wall, it's not really loving it. There we go. Okay, like it will just snap right here. Obviously, that's not where I want it. I want them to be side by side behind these ones. Pick our eggplant so the next one starts growing. We're going to see if this eggplant is enough to sustain us. I think I'm going to have to take this apart so that I can get the stuff back. There we go. Now we can put our terraformation screen back up here. That leaves space for the progress screen next to it. I might have to take the plant tube out. Oh. They clip into each other a tiny bit. Alright, so right now we're on toxic wasteland. And we're 53% of the way to toxic dust. Okay. Now we need to put our other screens back. So 2 iron, 2 silicon. And death. Okay, see, now we're a little bit better off than we were before, so we're not starting from such a negative spot. The board lower? I swear we could see the... Oh, no, we couldn't, but it didn't matter. That's right. I'm like, wait, where'd my resources go? This box in front of my feet. Okay, energy level screen. I didn't mind the screens before, kind of blocking everything, but now... First of all, why does this not fit anymore? It's weird. I don't like that now, if I do this, I can't see this. I guess I can if I go at it from an angle. I think this is all further over because of this thing. I'm putting far too much effort into this. Dang it. Okay, I wasn't gonna die again. I mean, I was totally gonna die again. I love that I come back still trying to build what I was building. Okay, energy level screen. And then this screen. Yeah, it really doesn't want to put the 3 of them on this table anymore. How did I do that the last time? Oh well. This will work for now. I think moving this tube will help. Already 42% of the way to another eggplant. Alright. Probably move this one over. Six. Put in some more storage boxes. Is that a weird angle? No, it's fine. It's fine. we're gonna end up not keeping this the way it is for sure. All right, that gives us at least a little bit of wiggle room. What else were we doing? We solved our food problem. %46 of the way. How much does the eggplant give me? 25 health. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to be enough. We can still get to our screens past this thing. It's not going to be enough. I think our priority now is to find a source of aluminum on the map. That's really our next big holdup. This whole thing needs to rearrange. Let's put this back here. Storage box. Should make it a big one, probably. I definitely should make it a big one. It's not even a probably. Is there enough power for a food grower? Not quite. We'd have to add in one more something solar panel, probably. That's our priority for our next aluminum, though, for sure. Okay, this is just a little bit too big. All right, so we're gonna put this here. And then put this thingy right here. All right, so now that lines up a little bit better. We can technically do all of it right from here. And now this has way more space. Clear out some of this just to craft more of those microplastics. Just to consolidate. I don't think that there's anything right now that we need for the individual things. So we'll just make a bunch of polymer. A bunch of these things once we have the pieces for it. So speaking of which, let's go get water again. That thing's probably full. Yep, it is. Wonder how long it will go. I mean, it says that once the water is not toxic anymore, it'll stop working. I wonder how long it takes for that to happen. It's not a very big water pool. And if we have to put them on every water spot, I wonder... Like, do they only work when the inventory's empty and they can actually be pulling the toxic water out? Because otherwise, like, going around to empty those will be a huge pain if that's how that works. So hopefully that's not how that works. Where did I put all that water? Right? Stop it. There we go. Okay, now that we are back to living, 60% on this eggplant. Oof. We did try to drink the toxic water. It doesn't let you click it. Like, it doesn't have a right click to consume it thing, thankfully. Alright, so yeah, I think that... I really wish we had the map. We kind of went up that way a little bit, but not very far. We went that way, but I think that way was probably the least that we explored. I think... 62%. We've got a little travel thing, so probably go out. I want this thing to grow. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go refill my water because I'm also thirsty and need to hydrate in real life. So I'm going to be back. I'm not going to pause so this thing keeps growing. So you guys can watch my eggplant for me. Okay, we're back. And it's at 70%. Yeah, we can't eat the mushrooms either. I really want to take it with us because I don't want to get into a death loop out in the wilderness again. Oh, did I not put my... Okay. No wonder I had so many weird resources on me. We accidentally never put our pod back down. Okay, so we need to regather those materials. We need... What do I have on me? 1 titanium. So we need 3 iron, a titanium, and a silicon. 3 iron, a titanium, and a silicon. Titanium. 3 iron. 1, 2, 3. And a silicon right over here. Okay, so now we've got our emergency travel pod again. Can't believe I didn't put it down, but I guess after all the death loops that were happening, I got distracted. So we're gonna try to go this way. See if we can dodge the toxicity and see what's further over here. We're probably only gonna go like 1, maybe 2 lengths out. We're looking, I think at this point, more for a box than the likelihood of us finding the actual aluminum biome. Toxic goo. Uh-oh. That panic run to get out of the toxicity before you can build is a lot. Not being able to build in that section really does add a layer of complication to the exploration that we're doing. sure we're looking around in case there are any boxes to pick up. Yeah, critical food warning. We should probably head back and grab our eggplants. The box right there. Grab that box and then hop on back home. I don't have the flashlight chip, unfortunately. I don't have the space for it. Can I like take apart these solar panels? I totally can. Take the aluminum. Run! I don't even know if I'm running in the right direction. Probably not. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where is the... Okay. We were not where I thought we were. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. This is bad. This is real bad. We're gonna pop back over there. We can't build. Okay, so we're right over here. Our box of stuff will be over near home, which is this way. That's the problem with being in the toxicity, is you can't build. And yeah, now we're death looping with the oxygen. I forgot all about that part. Nope. And I doubt... Ah, put the door on it. Oh, no. Okay, we're close. We're close. All right. But now we're going to die from our food, so... This is not ideal by any means. We are not safe here yet. Home is way over there. Okay, we're gonna stand in this pod until we die, so at least this time we know where we're gonna respawn. Should've waited for the eggplant. Yeah, being stuck in that toxicity is really bad because you can't build your pod. Okay, home is right over here. We have our aluminum piece. And some other random stuff that I don't know where I managed to pick it up. So that aluminum piece is going to make us our food grower. Really, we should make another solar panel, but we're not going to do that. We're probably just going to have to put down a couple more small solar panels to make up the difference. Is this the most I've died in one stream in this game? Yes. Hands down, not even close. The fact that it respawns you back to where it thinks your pod was last is the problem. It didn't used to do that, because I used to pretty successfully do what we've been doing without any issues. I wasn't prepared for that, and that's what gets me. Alright, so we've secured the resources for our pod this time. Our eggplants is at 96%, so yeah, we wouldn't have made it. We starved to death, and this thing is only at 96%, so we definitely will not make it. We need 15 energy for this thingy, and we only have 13. So we need one more solar panel. One more little solar panel will do it. Come on. Wait, am I missing something? No. I have all the things. It's weird that it won't build it there, but okay. Why can't I keep going my little path? Whatever. Whatever. Okay. And now, food grower. We need a water bottle. Food grower. I have 2 aluminum? I do have 2 aluminum! I honestly didn't even realize. Alright, there's our eggplant. Let's eat it. Drink of water. Yeah, we got the upgraded goo chip. We never even made tier 2. But we can make tier 2 real quick. And then tungsten and purification gel. Okay. Hey, Pat, good to see you. Okay, so with 1 more aluminum, then maybe we make 1 more tier 2 solar panel, and that's the way to go here. We need 2 cobalts. We'll leave the tier 1. Although, maybe I should take the tier 1 down and just replace it with a tier 2. I know, we'll just put in another one. I mean, potentially a 3rd food grower would be even more necessary, but it's just going to create even more power issues. But knowing that we can take stuff off of those platforms, it's risky to get in there. I wonder when we get upgrades to that thing that lets us breathe longer. Tier 2 solar panel. There we go. Okay, now we're sitting on 24 power. Perfect. 76% of the way. Heat is still our lowest thing. Yeah, we have an iridium. Okay, we need an iron and a silicon so we can put in another heater. Because the tier 2 heater takes an aluminum, because of course it does. What do I need again? Iron and silicon. Grab this right here. And iron. Honestly, I should really just be picking everything up at this point and sticking it in my storage boxes. Got a bit. Did a lot doing this too. It's like basic stuff, not anything exciting, but we don't have to stop and drill it. Slightly more efficient. I wonder if it says reach blue sky. I wonder if toxic dust is considered blue sky. And like the verbiage is still based on the main planet. Communication antenna might be handy too. Go. That brings us to 1.3 on the heat. Not great. Heat and pressure. We feel like we always have a couple things that lag behind. I probably did leave behind it. There was that one box that I couldn't pick everything back up. And there were quite a few other solar panels out there. If we went right for that, maybe we'd have less of a problem. Oh wait, I was gonna make the goo. I was gonna make the goo thing. I knew I was working on something. What did it take to make the goo thing? Because we can at least make the tier 2. 2 of these things. 2 of these things and a mushroom. I can't make that work. Mushroom. Then we can take off the goo cleaning thingy and make goo cleaning thingy tier 2. Alright, so now we can at least run that faster. I bet that'll get an upgrade at some point as well. Make a new water bottle. And then these things are 49 and 49. Okay, they ended up on the same level. Think we can make it without starving to death in the middle? Not with a full inventory. That was silly. Alright, let's just put all of this away. I'm keeping my goo removal explosive though. Yeah, food low. Okay. Let's see if, even if we can just find more goo, let's see if we can keep working on clearing the toxic stuff from this zone in general. There's apparently 35 things. Is this one of our death boxes? Yep, there was aluminum in it. You were right, Salem. We did leave an aluminum behind. Yeah, we've got 16 out of 35 toxicity cleaned out of here. We need to get out of this and get our oxygen fixed before we go in any deeper. To make sure we do that outside before we go in. And not realize halfway into the toxic section that we're running out of air and can't fix it. I wonder if it's toxic inside. Like, this has a door. If we go in there, can we breathe, do you think? I would assume not. And we probably can't even break this down. Oh, no, we can. Ooh, aluminum scraps. Seriously? Okay, it is still toxic in here. This is risky. It's very risky. A jetpack? Okay, we found food. We're gonna drop the goo and take the jetpack. I want aluminum too. Okay, let's drop. We have enough iron for our little pod. I'm taking the aluminum. Okay, we'll come back. We will come back. Let's get out of Dodge. We're gonna have to take something off to use the jetpack. Our exoskeleton is maxed out. Oh man, come on. Gotta get out of the toxic zone. Nope. Can't do that. That was a mistake. I thought I could still run with it, so like we were ready to build it. Put the door in. No! Okay, where the heck are we? Oh, right here. Perfect. It actually worked out perfectly. We already had the building down, so it's okay. That was probably the least painful of all the times that's happened to us. How did I lose space on my inventory? How did that... This happened the last time, too. This time we didn't pick anything up in the middle. So how is my inventory full? It's like it duplicated some of it or something. I don't know. We're gonna drop iron, I guess. Well, let's drink the water first of all. That'll help. And then we'll drop 1 iron and we'll take the other aluminum. Okay, let's go. The math is not mathing. Our inventory was full, we died, and yet still somehow ended up with more in our death box than we had to begin with. We do still have our jetpack. We do have the jetpack. We're gonna have to prioritize. I'm thinking maybe we don't use the goo chip unless we're going somewhere to clear goo. Like, we'll keep it with us. Or even this toxic area information. Well, I guess that one you wouldn't want to have without... Like, you don't want to think about when you need that one. So yeah, I think maybe we'll take off the goo cleaning chip and put on the jetpack, and then we can just swap them out if we ever need to do the goo cleaning thing. We want to put another heater. We got an iridium, so let's take care of that. Perfect. And then we definitely want another solar panel. We need a cobalt and a magnesium. We'll use some of this fancy new aluminum to get better power. For 87%. Okay, yeah, now we have 42 power. We'll be good for a bit. The bigger machines do take more. Let's put in another... Well, no, let's go build our pod before I forget. Can we already not? Did I already mess it up? We're about to find out. Nope, we can still do it. Okay. So we need an iron, and then we can put in a new drill. The advanced crafting station. Alright. Advanced crafting station. What am I doing? I'm not trying to make the advanced crafting station. I'm trying to make another drill. Gotta be careful putting stuff too close in case I want to go back and expand further that way. Our eggplants are at 73%. We still have 5 aluminum. What can we do? The tier 3 veggie thingy is the one that goes outside, so that would actually be really helpful for us in our space in the base. And it's a huge difference. The tier 2 one makes 1.2 oxygen per second. The tier 3 is 13. It is 10 times better. We really should make those instead. The orange battery looking thing in my backpack. This? Orange battery. This is our goo removal explosive, if this is what you mean. It's like a little bomb that blows up the goo. Because if we built 3 of these... Using 3 of my aluminum for that, is that the best use of it? Probably, because I can't... Actually, you know what? We should use some of it to trade. The tier 1 heaters each do 0.3. If we take 2 of them down, it's like we'd be getting 0.6, we could get 4.5 instead. So let's do that. Let's actually take 4 of them out. We need titanium. Oh look, the tier 3 heater. That takes iridium rods, which we don't have, so it's fine. It's just funny that we unlocked it as we were trying to build the tier 2s. Okay, so that will leave us with that. So now our heat is up to 9.5. Way better. And our pressure is 3.6. My power at? Still 34. Alright, let's grab 2 titanium and go put in another drill. These things are crazy. Like, our purification is going much faster than everything else. Go. Eventually, I feel like I need to move these things. We'll just go stick them somewhere out of the way. But for now, they are fine. Alright, that got our pressure up to 5.1. Probably even do better than that. Do we have 2 more titanium? Nope, but we can get some. Let's grab a titanium and put down 1 more drill. We have the power, and we need the heat. I mean pressure. But those drills do give a little bit of heat as well. Okay, so the beacon is really good. Take to make a beacon? An aluminum, of course. It's probably a good idea, though. At least have the 1 for home. We have 3 aluminum left. I think we need to prioritize beaconing house. What's the objective on the planet Humble? It's not like this one with any extra challenges. It's just a new map. So there's new POIs to explore. But the terraforming of it, as far like from the, I didn't play very much of it, but from the little bit of it, the terraforming is exactly the same. It didn't add any new mechanics like this one did. It just had different biomes and different POIs. It might have added some other materials, but definitely not like this. Like this one is an entirely different mechanic right from the start. 89. I almost think we need a 3rd one of these. We have 24 power, so we could do it and still have 9 power left. It's crazy how bad that is. But we have 3 aluminum, so we could also make another solar panel. The advanced crafting station is going to take all 3 of the aluminum that we have left, so I don't think we need to prioritize that. I think these 2 will probably be done before we die. And we found a food packet and ate it in the middle there, but I'm curious if 2 of these is going to be sustainable. They each are worth 25 food, so we only would get 50 food out of the 2 of them. But in the time it takes them to grow, is that enough? Is the question. I mean, it might not hurt to just put down a 3rd one and be done with it. Probably what we should do. My last water bottle. I gotta go get a new water bottle. Somewhere I have more eggplant seeds. And eventually we'll find stuff. I think it's the beans that are the better food. If we can find the bean plants. The bean plants are the best food. Alright, if I remember. They used to be. I mean, eventually you could start cooking and stuff, which is even better, but... Go grab this mushroom. I keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye every time we run past. And I think we only have 1 at home. We might have even used it. Nice. I think since we can't build in the toxic zone anyway, what I might do the next time is leave the pod, like the little travel pod, outside the toxic area. So we're not trying to build it. Like normally I carry it with me, So obviously we can just pop it down when we need it. But since I can't build in that zone anyway, the only downside to that is that we have to be careful about where we end up. We can't just run willy-nilly and come out the other side and then have no way to make a pod on that side. We used to have permanent pods throughout the map at like key locations with storage boxes. So like in the main game, I had one out by where the sulfur was, and we had one outside that like cave system. 99%. Like technically just at 3 hours, but it's at 99%. We're gonna see what happens when we get that one. What was I doing that for? Oxygen. Not oxygen. Water bottles. Water bottles. Water bottles. Do all of it with the ice that we got. But yeah, we'll probably do the same thing. It worked out for us the last time. Alright, this thing is full. Let's make more... of these things. One of those. Eventually we'll clear this spot and it won't be toxic anymore, and that will be nice. Eggplants, yay! Okay, food. So this was enough. It looks like our food bar might be 75 because the two almost... That looks like 2/3 to me, right? Okay, we did it. Current stage is toxic dust, and the next stage is acid rains. This is disappointing. It doesn't look different at all. Is it more dusty? I feel like the sky looks even hazier. This is not as dramatic. Like in the main planet, you get the blue sky and it's like a big, like, ooh, ah, like impressive change. If I didn't know we hit the next level, I don't think I would have noticed. I mean, it's hazy. Over there, I think you can really see it. This little section over there looks really, really hazy. But yeah, I don't know that I would have noticed. I would have just thought it was a weird weather event, maybe? I don't know. Definitely not as big of a change. Acid rain will obviously be a big one. Once it starts raining, we're really going to see a difference. This was the other thing I was going to use my aluminum for, was the veggie tubes. But we will figure that out next time. For now, I think it's a decent start. The base is a disaster. Everything's a mess. We died 80 trillion times. Like, it's a good thing no one was taking shots for every time we died, because you would also die. It was a good start, though. I think we're in a good place. I like that we already accomplished the very first terraforming stage. And then next time, we just need to find more. We got to get further. So maybe we'll pick a zone to focus on. Probably that one that we were in. I feel like that's a decent start. And we'll try to actually clear the rest of that toxic stuff out. We were at like 16 out of 35, I think. So we'll see, maybe. I don't know. We all know I'm not going to remember that next time. And in this game especially, we're going to squirrel in 18 directions and maybe not even accomplish it. So we're probably not even going to need a plan. But we're going to call it here. I will probably be back to this. We're going to balance this between Outer Worlds 2 since we still got that going on. I might play this again. I'll put the schedule up on the Discord. So potentially Thursday. or Sunday if we do Outer Worlds on Thursday. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So the first place I'll put that is on the Discord when I decide. Otherwise, the streams get put up onto YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.